Me discussing my communication skills in a job interview.
Never make phone calls, ever. Never.
Why not?
Well, because mostly I don't really want to speak to people.
Do you ever answer the phone?
No, I never answer the phone. No, never.
Me and my girlfriend when Bruce Springsteen's recording of Santa Claus is Coming to Town comes on in the supermarket.
I never felt so much like Christmas in all my life. Don't you, Sherry, dear?
Shut your nasty little face!
And this is me and my local Weatherspoons when my friend suggests we end the night in Big Lil's lap dancing bar.
We will go, I said.
You will go. And
We
it would
will
be
go.
difficult for them to object.
I don't see any loss in going. No reason not to. You know, they'll always complain, oh, we should have gone. So we're going to definitely, I'd like to just tell you, let's go. We'll go.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the show. We're going to talk about some really nice, luxurious fragrances for the more extravagant amongst you today. So it should be interesting. These are really classy, gentlemanly fragrances that you can either buy as a fantastic gift for someone this Christmas, or why not gift a present to the really important person in your life, someone you actually love, yourself. Before we do that, don't forget my recommended UK-based fragrance sampling site is fragrancesamplesuk.com. As I film this, they've got a great offer going on the site, so if you use the code FSUKBF15, you will get 15% off across their amazing array of designer and niche fragrances. My recommended USA-based fragrance sampling site is decantboutique.com. Go there, and at the moment you can use the code BLACKNOV25 for 25% off an amazing array of scents. Both sites highly recommended by me and linked in the description of this video. Okay, so some uber luxurious fragrances, and in a lot of cases with rather hefty price tags. So this is for the ballers out there who want to really spend a few bob on someone special in their life this festive season, or maybe even on themselves. I'm going to be ever so naughty and include our new release as number one of the five. It's a top five. Old Money from Norton & Wilson would make a fantastic option for you guys, and I'll give you the note listing on this one. I really should have. I'll give you the main points here, the highlights. Maraschino cherry, we've got bitter orange, juniper, galbanum, cashmere wood, tobacco, vetiver, patchouli, oakwood, labdanum, moss. A really stunning composition, really gentlemanly and classy and opulent and regal and all those kind of words. At the moment, the launch price at nortonandwilson.com is incredible, just £100 in the UK, including free shipping, and similarly free shipping in the USA and $140 there. You can order it in the EU if you email us at info@nortonandwilson.com. And we have our November event going on right now. Add any other fragrance from our brand to your order, and that fragrance will be discounted by 20% if you buy it with Old Money. And also we have every single fragrance other than Old Money, things like Gravitas Prom, the incredible Sheep Perfume Monare. Use the code BF15 for 15% off individual fragrances. And if you want the absolute best value for money, check out our 3 fragrance gifting sets. There's the Regency set, the Heritage set, and the Legend set. They offer 3 fragrances, different choices, and that's the best value and an amazing way to buy maybe something for yourself and a gift for 1 or 2 other people. nortonandwilson.com. Okay, would be a great choice, anything from our brand, and that is the best value, I'm afraid, that you're going to get in this video, because we are now looking at some highly priced fragrances, however, ones that I think might just be worth it. Okay, number 1 then, I'm going to go with Creed's Spice and Wood. Of course, Creed is now known to every Tom, Dick and Harry. You're getting adverts, you know, on your YouTube videos before you watch them, and they're prevalent now, they're everywhere, and in a lot of department stores, so, you know, just getting someone Aventus or Aventus Absolute or something, it's no good, no good. We need to go to the Uber Luxe exclusive range from Creed, and I have to say Spice and Wood is very, very good. A really good, funny enough, a spicy and woody, extremely opulent looking and smelling fragrance. 2010 release. 75ml bottle. I do love the bottle design, and this one has apple, bergamot, lemon, angelica root, pink berries, patchouli, vetiver, cloves, pimento, birch, cedar, oak moss, and tonkin musk, my favourite kind of musk. Really beautiful, crisp, a little bit fresh in the opening, beautifully blended vetiver with spices and woods, and it is really, really classy, timeless, and somewhat unique. I think it's, you know, I've never smelled anything that's quite like this, apart from clones of it, but the real thing, worth having, and obviously makes a fantastic gift for anybody. Next up then, one of my real favourites, and actually my only one that I've bought from this brand, is Roja Parfums. Roja Parfums Scandal Pour Homme. This is the more rich Parfum Pour Homme version. There's a slightly lower concentration version, a blue bottle. We won't dwell on that. £295. I found this online. By the way, so some of these prices were the best price I could find online, not the RRP. So they could be even more if you buy them directly from Creed at certain times of the year. Notes including lemon, bergamot, petitgrain, spearmint, lavender, rose de maille, jasmine, violet, rhubarb, patchouli, vetiver. If I go on more, what does it tell you about the fragrance? Very little. It's a beautiful aromatic fougere barbershop style fragrance, very, very classy, quite fresh and sort of soapy, citrusy, certainly in the openings, even to the extent that some have compared it to the vintage Eau Sauvage from Dior, which is indeed a flattering comparison for any fragrance. You can't get the vintage formula anymore. It's by no means in any way a clone, but there's a similarity in the aura that it pervades in the air, I think, and it's an absolutely beautiful fragrance with fantastic presentation and decent longevity on both of those. We don't really bother with beast mode here. It is tiresome now, all the influencers in the more vertical world of TikTok and stuff on going on about the Middle Eastern ones and always telling you about the longevity and how many compliments you get and how strong they are. But these are very respectable in that department. But we focus here on quality above all else. And by George, Scandal from Roja Parfums certainly has it in abundance. The men's version. Next up, Boy from Chanel. Beautiful fragrance. Okay, Chanel Boy, let's tell you about this one. First released back in 2016. It's Olivier Polge, the perfumer. £204 was the best price I could find in the UK at the moment for the 75ml. There is a 200ml too. You've got lavender, grapefruit, lemon, geranium, orange blossom, rose, white musk, heliotrope, sandalwood, vanilla moss, coumarin. So this is an aromatic fougere that's sort of unisex, and they're nearly always aimed at men. It's a very powdery take on the fougere barbershop type genre. Very pleasant mix of delightful freshness, little bit of a floral feel in there, and this soft, powdery, musky, like a beautiful talcum powder, as I often say with some of those types of sort of oriental fougères, if you like. Beautiful stuff, and if you really want to smell presentable, and sometimes I do splash on a bit of talcum powder, and I like the feeling that gives me just before bed, and this is like that in a rather expensive bottle and with a slightly upgraded smell. That may or may not appeal, especially when the price is high. I think it's worth having. Boy from Chanel, and it's from their exclusive range, which is kind of their equivalent of niche perfumery rather than designer. Whatever that means to you. Okay, next up we're going to go with Invasion Barbare from MDCI, an absolute classic, 2005 release, perfumer Stephanie Bacouche. And this is the brilliant twist on the traditional fougere concept, but in a sort of oriental fougere form. So it's more powdery and spicy than some of your classic green fougères, things like Drakkar Noir or Azaro Pour Homme or Duc de Vevon's à l'Extrême, or even Hubigant's Fougère Royale. This is a really beautiful fragrance. Some of the notes in here, we've got violet leaf, grapefruit, bergamot, lavender, thyme, ginger, vanilla, musk, patchouli. Price-wise, I forgot to... This is reasonably priced, a little bit lower than some of the others if you shop around online. I'm 75ml bottle. It's going to be like £200 or something, or a bit more than that. Worth it, though, if you like an amazing, classy, dapper fragrance, like you've just stepped out of the most expensive barbershop in town, where the chairs are made of gold and there are diamonds around the mirrors. They might just splash a little bit of that on you after giving you a haircut, which would probably look a bit better than this. Although, what can you do with this? Who knows? Let me know. Guys, I will leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Remember, whatever we're doing in life, let's project. And although sometimes life may stink, at least we can always smell good, right? Bye-bye.